Welcome all you beautiful souls to your weekly energy update, and this is for the week of June 19th through June 26th. This week we have a big, of course, occurrence here with the summer and winter solstice coming on June 21st, so happy solstice to everyone. Of course, we have summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice starting in the southern hemisphere. It also means we're triggering the beginning of Cancer sign season, so happy birthday to all you Cancer sign sun babies. And both for the solstice, for the solstice, I actually have put out separate individual readings for each zodiac sign, which I will have listed at the end of the video in the playlist, and I'll also throw it down in the description box below. We also, of course, because Cancer season is starting with the Cancer, all the Cancer signs for the sun sign, I also put out a special pick a card reading for that, which will also be linked in a playlist at the end of this video and also in the description box below. So wonderful energies coming in, a lot of transformation with the Cancer sign being ruled by the moon. There is a lot of this mother type of feeling, this nurturing energy that's coming in. And the summer winter solstice is quite a bit around growth and like endings as well. Because, we moved from spring into summer, things started to grow in spring. Summer is all about the growth period where we have a large amount of growth. In the southern hemisphere, of course, with the winter solstice, we just moved from harvest, fall, autumn season into hibernation, into those things that, winter time represent as well. So for this reading, we're going to be looking at that mother energy. We all have mother energy, mother personalities that are in our life, or just motherhood in general, regardless of how we identify. We all have that mother, nurturing, divine, feminine energy within us, regardless of what gender or how we identify, right? So we're going to be asking for this reading around motherhood. What about our relationships with that mother energy and motherhood? Are we ready, or can we transform? Can we grow through? And what can we possibly put to rest? So I do have, of course, a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and I'm jumping into yours right now. All right, Sagittarians, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start here with the Into the Lonely Woods deck. And any of the cards that I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. And we'll give these a good shuffle. One more time. All right, so for our Sagittarians, what do you want them to know about this mother energy, the mother personalities, motherhood? Okay, actually, they do want this one right here. And you've got to watch over you. Beautiful card there. Then is card number 8. We'll put that right here. Let's see what energies come in here for you. It says, you are seen, beautiful soul. Your isolation sometimes leads you to feel as though your existence will go unobserved. You are not invisible. You are seen and loved, even in these moments of absolute aloneness. The eye of the spirit world watches over you more closely now than ever before. These beings who dwell within all of the elements, in every tree, in every breeze, within the deep and good earth, see you and wish to guide you. They are here to help you with what you need to know. So learn to trust the messages that are coming through for you. And no, you are not losing what we call the mind. You are deepening your relationship with the true nature of this beautiful world. The owl knows your name and is calling you home. Beautiful. So yeah, definitely there is this energy of mother nature, mother nurture that is watching over you. You even have the huge moon here, which, you're talking about Cancer season starting, that the moon rules the Cancer zodiac sign. So you definitely have this motherly energy, whether it's your actual mother or if it was a grandmother, an aunt, just a feminine, divine feminine energy that is watching over you, and they want to communicate with you. We'll definitely dig in more here and see what else they want to say here. We'll use these Ancestral Path Tarot. See what other messages that they have for you. All right, so for our Sagittarians, what else would you like them to know about this communication and this mother energy? Okay, they do want these for you. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Have those outlined here, and we'll start with this one down here. And you do have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, cups are our emotions, and the 7s normally are about confusion around emotions. What am I feeling? What am I supposed to be feeling? Why am I feeling this? And I love this, that when you zoom in, it's basically a motherly figure guiding you on looking into your emotions and understanding them. So you do have this sidekick, as you will, can say, that is wanting to help you and assist you in this understanding of what your emotions are and what's going on with it. Let's see what else we have here too. Yeah, because you have the 4 of Cups. So more emotions. 4 of Cups, though. 4s are stability, and think of like a table with 4 huge legs on it. It's a very solid, strong foundation. So this helps bring some emotional stability around you. And the reason it does that is because you have 3 cups down here that are the 3 cups of the outside world that you are told are supposed to make you feel emotionally full, emotionally content, to quench your thirst, to, fill your emotional belly. But those 3 cups leave you feeling empty, because those 3 cups are, one of the cups is relationships. So that can be romantic, family, friends, work, school, feather babies, fur babies, whatever it may be. That's supposed to make you feel whole and complete. And the second cup is that of situations or circumstances. So that can be jobs, education, social status, just some sort of situational things that you can get into. Those are supposed to make you feel emotionally full and complete. And then the last one is things like our bodies, our possessions, our bank accounts. Again, we're told these 3 things are supposed to fill you up and make you feel complete emotionally. But we all know that we feel disappointed, that we feel empty eventually, if they fill us up at all in any moment, because they're all unstable. They're all temporary, very temporary. Relationships, people change or they pass away. Situations never stay the same. And of course, things in our bodies break down, deteriorate, or are stolen or burned down, right? So all of those things are not fulfilling. And so we eventually grow bored or discontent with those. But then we're given this Ace of Cups. It's the chalice. It's the Holy Grail. It is full of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things, of the back home, the other side from where we come. No conditions, unconditional. It is what we thirst for. So this journey that you're on here of what emotions to feel, I really feel like this is the Ace of Cups that they're presenting to you and introducing to you, especially the more that you connect with the spiritual realm and the spiritual side. They are beings of unconditional love. They just ooze that love, and you cannot not experience it as you interact with them. So I kind of feel like that's coming in here. Yeah, okay. Very good. So we'll talk about the Strength card here. So I laugh because this is like the poster child for connecting to your higher self in the spiritual realm. So basically, this is your human side, and this they usually have, I don't see on here. Yeah, they usually have, oh, here it is above her head. You have the infinity symbol in the clouds here, that 8 on its side. That represents your spiritual side, your spiritual self, your higher self. And as I was talking about these 3 of cups, it's so perfect because our lion, it's our human side, comes down hungry and thirsty, as I was talking about. And they're told to go into those 3 areas of our life to feel that wholeness and that completeness. But it doesn't. In fact, the more it eats, the more thirsty it becomes. The more it eats, the more hungry it becomes, to where it's hangry. It's hungry, angry, and it starts to be this roaring giant lion in the jungle, just out of desperation because it's not finding anything to make it feel whole and complete. Well, in the beginning, our lion isn't aware of our higher self. So it feels alone. That's why it feels so desperate. Our higher self is always aware of our human self. And then when our human self is finally roaring out of desperation, our higher self comes down, and it doesn't come down to kill the lion and put it out of its misery, or cage it to protect people from it, or even try to control or manipulate it with like a whip and a chair like they do in the circus, because it knows what the lion is hungry and thirsting for is unconditional love. And it's very, very convenient that our higher self is made of unconditional love. It's a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that is made of unconditional love. So our higher self can come down, give that big ol' hangry lion a big ol' hug, and give it all the love that it's been searching for all along. And it transforms from this roaring lion in the jungle to a purring little lion cub sitting in the lap of our higher self, feeling whole and complete and loved, its thirst quenched, its hunger fulfilled for the first time in its life. And what's great is our higher self is not like Superman, who flies down, rescues, and then flies off. Now that the lion is aware of the higher self, they have this relationship. They can walk hand in hand or hand in paw as they go through life together, experiencing life in a whole new, different way. So that is so perfect with what we were talking about here. It's that emotional fulfillment. And the more you connect with your higher self, the more you connect to all those beautiful beings on the other side too. They're our conduit of how we interact with all the other beings in spirit. And then you have the 7 of Swords. You have 2 sevens here. And the 7 of Swords is this awareness. It's sometimes called the thief card or the deceiver card. And I agree with the deceiver piece of it, because swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this becomes this awareness around what of your thoughts, your old beliefs are that are deceiving yourself, right? That looking outside of ourselves for that wholeness and that completeness is coming to bear here, to where you can understand, all those small T truths of the human realm that are rooted in the fear of rejection, just which ones those are, and you're able to whittle those away and understand them. So big awareness around your belief systems coming in here. We're also going to pull from the Everyday Tarot and just get some clarification around some of these cards. And I really want to look at the 7 of Swords here. So what else would you like us to know about the 7 of Swords here for our Sagittarians? Okay. So you do have a little stack here, and let me just get these arranged here. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups. So you have the 7 of Cups being reiterated here, and not only that, you have the 4 of Cups, and this is last. I don't think I mentioned it in this reading. This is them looking at how bored they are with those 3 cups, and here's that Ace of Cups being given to you. So both cards on either bookending of the main card here being reiterated for you. So it's definitely that they're like, yeah, this is the lesson. This is what's being brought to you here. Because you do have the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Swords wields the Ace of Swords. And with that Ace of Swords, that is what allows you to cut away those small T truths, and it allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realms that are rooted in unconditional love. And you can see she even has her hand extended, which means she's open to the newness of new beliefs, new ways of looking at things. And even though she's the swords, which is the mind, all of the queens also carry water energy. So she is this balance between mind and emotion, balancing those out, understanding the two sides of things, which would be the heart and the mind as well. So that's beautiful with this coming in here. And you do have the Tower, which represents the removal of something out of your life to make room for something new. This is happening for you. It's like you're living in a condemned home and it's not livable, so you're not living in it. You can't live in it. It's dangerous to live in it, and so it gets destroyed, and the demolition crew comes in, removes it, clears everything away, and gives you space for the new things coming in, right? For this new life, this new adventure, this new love that you're feeling because of this. So I love that coming in there. You do have the Empress as well, which she represents like new birth, harvest, freedom. And, she's got her big old belly here ready to birth something new. So with this ending and new beginning coming in here, this is definitely fitting for where you're at in your life. You're just ready for this. You are like the lion, desperate from trying to find your wholeness and fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment from the outside world, and you're ready to find it from within because you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nines are like the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, which the Hermit is all about going inward, and they have this lantern with their higher self as the star that's in the lantern that helps them guide them on their inner path. So this Nine of Pentacles, the nine is about an inner search. Pentacles is about worth, about abundance. And so this is that you are looking within for your abundance, and you find it. The only thing that's in the garden, you're all by yourself except for your feathered friends, which represent your spiritual world. So I like this card to be on here because that is basically saying that here, that you find this wholeness and this completeness within your garden with the help of spirit there. And let me see, I want to know more about, what would you like to expand on the Strength card here? How can they find that connection with their higher self? For Sagittarians, okay. So they just want these two here. Six of Wands. So this is like the recognition card. And there is this movement from looking outside of yourself for that validation and that recognition. And because this is a general reading, you either got recognition from the outside and it did leave you empty, feeling like we talked about with this Four of Cups, or you've never gotten it and it feels like the carrot, the proverbial carrot on the stick, has always been there, and you've been going and exhausting yourself to where you're getting close and you're seeing that carrot has been out there for so long it's dried out, even moldy. Pieces of it have fallen off. Birds have come and eaten on it and taken off. And so you're like, is that the carrot I really want anymore? It's empty. It's not worth it. It transforms into seeing the recognition from up above. When it talked about you are seen, this is that card. This is you being seen by spirit, by the spirit world, them recognizing for you for who you are, everything you've done, the courage you've had to come down here, one as a human, because not everyone wants to come down here and be able to experience that contrast between who we are in the heavenly realms to who we are limited and constricted and experiencing all the fearful, uncomfortable emotions. So they are like, wow, you are courageous. We see you We are so proud of everything you've done. You've overcome 100% of every challenge that's come your way because you're still here today. You wouldn't be watching this video if you haven't. So, you know, they have you on this horse. We're supporting you. All of these wands that are behind you, all those are all your spiritual posse of support on the other side, just cheering you on and letting you know how proud they are of who you are and what you've come through. Yeah, because here's the Eight of Swords. You are realizing that that which has blinded you, bound you, and had you feeling trapped within all of these old thoughts and beliefs, these are those thoughts and beliefs that you're moving to a new level of thinking, and you're realizing it was your own thoughts and beliefs that were making you feel confined and restricted, and you're ready to move beyond all that. So beautiful, beautiful, freeing message here. We're also going to pull some cards here from the Divine Directions deck. See what additional messages the Creator has for all you Sagittarians. Okay, I do want that one. What else? Okay, that one. All right. Then we're also going to pull from these Sweet Dreams deck as well. So what else? Okay, for Sagittarians. All right. So you've got these. You've got 4 here and 2 here. So we'll start with this one since it flipped over first. You've got soulmates. And it says, soulmates are important people who teach you life lessons. They can be friends, lovers, and family members. So I really feel like this is about those that are especially the family members that were very motherly or had divine feminine energies about that nurturing you that have gone to the other side. So I really feel this is focusing in on those that are no longer here because of this aloneness that it was talking about. But also your soulmate, you know, your higher self is the best friend ever. Yep, and we already talked about new birth coming in here with the Empress card over here. This is a time of new beginnings. Embrace the new life with open arms. So yeah, definitely this is a time of change that's happening. And you've got the Fearlessness card here, which is so perfect for all of this too. And it says, I pay close attention to my heart and my mind. I do not allow fear to distract me. And so, you know, we talked about the Queen of Swords here being that combination of heart and mind. So it basically is reinforcing that as well. So what else we got here? You got guidance. That one is my dreams give me inspiration and guidance. So yeah, you definitely, your spiritual, your higher self and all these beings of love and light, they communicate. Our subconscious and our spiritual side, when we go to sleep, when our mind goes to sleep, or it shuts down for the night into pause sleep mode, we're able to dream, and that's where a lot of communication can come through. So pay real close attention to your dreams, even get a little dream journal or just jot things down as soon as you wake up that you are remembering. Even before you go to sleep, sometimes it's nice to say, I want to remember my dreams when I wake up this morning. And so it allows your mind kind of record and pay attention to where that intention helps you remember things too. Then you have let go. And that says, I release the old and embrace the new. I grow into my very best self. So again, this ending and this new beginning with the Tower, you are definitely moving into a new phase, letting go of the old ways of thinking that are no longer serving you. Yeah. And your final card is surrender as well. So I surrender the old limiting beliefs. I awaken and am reborn into limitless possibilities. So you've heard it several times here. So really it is about embracing this change that's coming up, and you are definitely supported in such beautiful, wonderful ways by a group that has no ulterior motives that you have to worry about. They strictly have unconditional love, and they want to help you and support you on this amazing journey. They, you know, get to experience your life along with you, that's about the only benefit, right? They're along for the ride, and they want you to enjoy this beautiful adventure that you're on in any way that they can help. So they do honor your free will, so they will not dishonor your free will by making things happen that you didn't want to have happen. So if you want guidance, you want assistance, you want answers, you are worthy to ask, and they are ready for you to ask. So love it, love it, love it. All right, I don't have anything else to add to that. But if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign. And as I mentioned in the intro, I have the solstice readings out. I have the Cancer season. I also put out a few other types of videos. I'll put links at the end of the video here to some of those playlists. But if you want to be notified when any of the new videos come out on this channel, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you click on the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on the channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or share a video, comment on a video, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy excited. It wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am definitely grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, mighty Sagittarians, as you go through this amazing week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.